Good evening, everybody. Today is February 25th of 2026. Time is 5:17, we're a little bit late, 18. This is the City of LaPorte Redevelopment Commission. I'm calling that meeting to order, and would you all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call. Actually, we're all here. I myself, Brian Chalik, is present. J.T. McDermott is present. Damon Gassaway is present. Betsy Parkinson is present. And Jenna Francisconi is present. You have a full crew. Public comment. Do we have any public comment? Anybody has anything to say to us? Seeing none, hearing none, public comment is closed. Next, number 5 is election of our officers. I would like to suggest that we keep it the same, but I need a motion of such. So whoever wants to make the motion.
I'll make a motion to re-elect the current officers for the election of the 2026 officers.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
I will second.
Motion and a second, that means that I, Brian Chalik, will be the president, Damon Gassaway will be the vice president, and J.T. McDermott is the secretary. Pass 5-0.
Did you call for the vote?
I didn't call for the vote.
You gotta call for the vote.
Oh, I didn't, did I?
No,
Oh. Okay, let's do the vote. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, stand by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0. Okay. Number 6, approval of the meeting minutes from January 28th of 2025. Everybody look at the minutes?
26.
26? Yeah, 26. Approval of January 28th, 26 meeting minutes. Everybody have a chance to looking at it? Anything, corrections, deletions?
I'll make a motion for the approval of the January 28th, 2026 meeting minutes.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0. Claims, everybody get the chance to look at the claims. Not much there.
I'll
Any
make a mo-
questions? No?
I'll make a motion for the approval of the claim docket.
Motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Further questions? Hearing none, all in favor state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 5-0. Old business, we have none. New business, we have some. Approval of engagement letter with Baker Tilly. Mr. Phillips.
Yes, you have in the packet an engagement letter proposal from Baker Tilly. What this is for is to engage them in services needed to review financials related to the Boyd Boulevard TIF district. Basically some recalculation of financial elements related to that TIF based on anticipated actions to be taken in that TIF district. So happy to answer any questions that you have otherwise.
Any questions from Mr. Phillips?
I'll make a motion for the approval of the engagement letter for Baker Tilly.
A motion, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second, further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 5-0. Approval of contract with Lakeshore Landscaping for Truesdale Avenue Landscape Services. Mr. Phillips.
Yes, so that's a bit of a typo, I apologize. We received 2 quotes related to the contract for Truesdale Avenue Landscape Services. As you recall, last year was the first year that we had to take on the responsibility of maintaining that area along Truesdale Avenue. In your packets, you should have 2 quotes that we received. The first one was received by Lakeshore, so my apologies. That shouldn't have been on the agenda that way. So you have two to consider, roughly the same services from the solicitation of quotes. We asked 3 companies to respond. We received 2 responses, and you have copies of those in front of you. We received a quote from Lakeshore for the same services last year in the amount of $10,282. And we also received a quote from Mofield Property Services, broken down into different elements, but roughly, if you do the math, roughly $5,000 for that same work. There's one item in there that I might not see on the Mofield, that's not itemized. I don't think it makes that much of a significant difference in terms of the cost, maybe about $1,000. So it's gonna be roughly $5,000 to $6,000, I'm guessing, with additional element, which is the fertilization. It might just be a clarification I need to make with that company, but it boils down to about roughly 6,000 versus 10,282. And so we just need to make a decision as to which company we would like to award that contract to.
I like Lakeshore. I think they did a fabulous job.
So if you're happy with their services, we can award that to them, but I wanted to make sure I present you with both options.
Questions for Mr. Phillips?
So the services being offered are basically the same?
Basically the same. The only difference, like I said, that I found between the two was that the Mofield option did not indicate the fertilization and weed control, of which there are 3 applications, and if I compare it to other properties, it's probably in the 1,000-ish range that it adds to their costs, I would guess, maybe a little bit more. So otherwise, it seems to be the same.
I mean,
I did
would-
provide standards to both companies.
I would prefer to go with the lesser quote
The
to
Mofield?
save us some money.
Oh.
I mean, if we could see how they do, and if we're not happy with it, then maybe, we could switch in the future, but maybe approve that pending,
Pending the
the
clarification
clarification.
on the fertilization
Yeah,
And the cost of the fertilization.
and the cost on the fertilization.
Do we have to, we can wait till you find that out?
Well, we're hoping that this starts in April. If you want, I can, this is a property that I think it's not, the fertilization's a little bit of a concern because it's the pre-emergent. That's, so I would request that perhaps you consider, if you're going this direction, that you would approve this contract pending, any, let's just say with a cap not to exceed for that amount, maybe a cap of not to exceed about $1,500 to be safe. And if that has to change, we can come back and amend this if necessary, but I would ask for your approval pending that, with that
I'd
cap.
rather have the cost in front of me, with what they're gonna do before we make a decision. That means you gotta get on the phone tomorrow.
Well, yeah, so do you want to bring this back at your special meeting?
Good?
Good.
Okay, let's do
Yeah,
that.
let's
I'd
do
rather
that.
have all.
I
That
think
makes
that
sense.
makes it
Apples to
cleaner.
apples.
We have a special meeting next week,
Yeah, on
so,
Tuesday, yeah.
okay, we can add that to that agenda. That's fine.
Okay?
Yep.
That's not table, but, I guess it is table. Okay,
Do you need to take action on that, tabling, or no?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Okay.
RDC appointment to Newport Landing Development Corporation, and I believe we already discussed that, it would be Betsy. You weren't here.
Okay.
And the Alcoholic Beverage Commission, Review Commission is me.
That was already done last month?
We talked about it, yeah. We
But it
didn't
wasn't actually
Actually
taken.
done, no.
So you on the beverage and,
I'll do the other. So I
Okay.
need a motion for both, what, want to separate them? Motion for both the Newport Landing Development Corporation and the Alcoholic Beverage Review Commission.
I'll make a motion for the RDC appointment to Newport Landing Development Corporation and the Port Alcoholic Beverage Review Commission.
Which is
liquor license?
no, that's me.
Can you just clarify who's gonna be on which?
Yeah.
That be,
Betsy.
oh, Betsy. Well, congrats, Betsy.
Is that one of them?
Betsy for Newport Landing
You want me to do
Development
both? I
Corporation.
don't care.
Betsy, and I was the one for alcoholic beverage. Everything good?
As long as that's
So I'm the
part of the
landing.
motion, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Have a motion and a second, further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor state by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay.
5-0.
And we just need our minutes to reflect that for state records. So that's the reason we needed to take that action.
Not a problem. That's the same as we always had it.
Yep.
Other business, we have any other business?
Not that I'm aware of.
Damon? You still
Make
get
a
this
motion to adjourn.
responsibility. We have a motion for adjournment. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
A motion and a second. No further discussion. All in favor state by saying aye.
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 Opposed? We are adjourned.
Tuesday, the 3rd at 9:30 a.m. in this room.
And you will also send us.
And I'll send that out. I'll send out both the special